10.
Am I the only one that
It's
didn't
9.
know breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind could start today? Welcome to your digital journey with Joy and Jenny. We're here to guide, inspire, and equip you to turn your passion into profit without the overwhelm. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to scale your online business, we've got you covered. It's time to stop watching from the sidelines and start creating your own success story. We dive deep into digital marketing, sharing actionable strategies, real-world examples, and celebrating your success. Join our community of like-minded go-getters and start your journey to financial freedom. Ready to take the leap? Your digital journey starts now. Subscribe and let's get started. Am I the only one that didn't know breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind could start today? Welcome to your...
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. Welcome everybody to your digital journey with Joy and Jenny. I am Jennifer and that is Joy. I am a full-time worker with the NHS. And I am a successful digital business owner. I have 2 amazing children and I am a digital business consultant. So if you want to start your own business, just like myself, Joy is going to introduce herself and you can come running to the 2 of us anytime, any day. Over to you, Joy.
Hello, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Like she said, I am Joy, Joycelyn. I am a mother of 2 boys. I am a registered nurse right here in the USA, originally from Ghana. So what do we have today, Jenny? Oh, you are muted.
I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, so today, it's an amazing day today, and we have a very, very special guest in our midst. We are talking about the secret to success, how mentorship and training turned her life around with, her business. So we are going to bring into the studio without wasting much time. She's all the way from the UK. She's going to introduce herself. So hello and welcome to our studio, Chidinma.
Hi. Thank you.
Great. So Chidinma, can you introduce yourself briefly to our audience? And then we would go ahead and ask you some few questions and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So my name is Chidinma Kalu. I'm an aviation and a health professional as well. I am based in the UK. I'm a mom of 2 and also a proud digital business owner.
Oh, wow. We have moms of 2 right here.
Up to what a coincidence, guys. What a coincidence. Maybe someone is watching us. She's a mom of 2. She wants to start a business, but she doesn't know if she can do it. Well, you have the proof. You can do it. If we are doing it, can do it as well. So let's get straight to the point. And we like to keep things short and sweet. So I don't want to talk too much today. I know Jennifer talks a lot. So let me discipline myself. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the first question. Chidinma, and you guys, if you maybe joined us after I've spoken about the question, our questions are rolling at the bottom of the screen. So you know what we are talking about. Okay. So sis, what role did mentorship play in your journey and how different would it have been without it?
Oh yeah. So I'd say mentorship is just what it is. At first, when I wanted to start the business, when you're starting something new, there's this fear that comes in an unknown terrain, right? You don't know what you're getting into. You become overwhelmed with so many things and you don't know how to go about it. So it's always advisable, because I think it's always advisable to have people who have gone through that route, people who know the terrain, people who have made those mistakes and they've learned from it, and they've mastered it, to put you through that success road. So mentorship for me, it's a game changer. It actually helped me. I came in with a lot of confusion, a lot of fear. I didn't know I didn't even know how to start and how to go about it. And that's one good thing about our community, because this community, you have you have the mentors, you have the coaches, and they're always here to direct you on how to go about things. So mentorship, it's a game changer for me. So for now, I've been able to go through the process. I am not afraid of the terrain. I understand the things that I'm doing because I have mentors who are experienced and mentors who have done these businesses before and who have made these mistakes and understand how you can be successful. So mentorship it is. Yes.
Great. And just to add a little before Joy would come in, when we talk about mentorship, I used to like to say this to people who contact me, that just look at this scenario, envision this. Yeah, on the sea, you see an iceberg, right? You are seeing just the tip of the iceberg, but you have someone who has actually dived deep into the sea and knows how big the iceberg is below it, and will be guiding you. Don't use this route, go this way, because you will crash into the iceberg if you go that way. Do you get what I mean? So mentorship is very, very important in anything you do, not just business. And like Joy and I will always say, that this session is to guide you no matter what you're doing, to help you to be successful in any area of your life. And mentorship is as important as anything in anything that you do. So Joy, over to you.
All right. So how does the video-based training make it easy for beginners to start this business? Our model is such that you are able to do it at your own time, at your own space. Everything is video-based. So what would you say that the video-based training that you are able to do on your own time, how has that helped, or how does that help new beginners, people that don't even have any experiences at all? What would you say helps with that? You know what I mean? You understand the question, right?
Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. So for me, the videos are simply self-explanatory, and most times you'd say they are user-friendly. You don't have to be tech savvy to understand the videos. The videos are brought down to the level where even if you're a layman, you understand the steps on how to go. So it's very easy for you to come in and in fact, when you feel overwhelmed and you watch the videos, it's explained in details. So even if you don't understand how to use a system and how to go about it, the videos, the videos give you that step-by-step steps on how to navigate through the system and understand the trainings, and you'll be able to do what is expected of you and grow in the process. So the video trainings it's not something anyone should be afraid of. You come in, it's self-explanatory, you understand it. It's not something very big that you're afraid that, okay, I don't know how to, because most people will tell you they don't know how to use the system, they don't know how to use the internet and all that. But the video trainings will give you a guide, a step-by-step guide. That's what happened for me. I didn't know it was going to be that easy, because once you listen to it and you'll be able to navigate all the processes by yourself, you don't even need anyone to direct you on how to do those things. So that's it.
Amazing. Yes. So true. So true. Hi, Jenny.
All right. So can you tell us about a time when your mentor or your coach helped you through a very challenging time in your business? And I can tell from what you explained in the previous question that you had no clue when it comes to business, and you were already thinking it was going to be difficult. So let's say you found things easy with the training, but along the line you faced a challenge. Can you tell us how your mentor or your coach helped you with that?
Okay, yeah, so it's very important. So because the video trainings and all that, it's very easy. So I actually felt I could do everything by myself because it's easy and friendly, and you can actually learn the process by yourself. So there was a point when I came to a place when I have to develop my website, right? So I felt, oh, okay, so it's easy. I can go through the trainings and I do it. I found out that I made an error. So in the process of making that error, I felt I could do it myself. I went through the training. I started making some corrections on the website, And before I knew what was happening, I was adding more error to the one that I had already committed. Yes. So it was getting worse. I said, okay, no, I'm getting to a point where I might just ruin my Facebook page. I might just ruin everything. So I remember I have a mentor. Why am I even trying to do this by myself? This community is a community of people who you have mentors, you have coaches who would direct you. So why am I not using the resources that are there for me? So I had to go back to my mentor. I said, okay, see, I've made an error. I just don't know how to go about solving this error. And it was a big error because I couldn't do anything on Facebook. So my mentor had to put me through again. We went step by step, and it took me actually 2 days for us to be able to sort that, because I thought I could do it myself, forgetting that I had a mentor that would direct me. So that's what happened to me. So in the long run, my mentor was able to put me through, and I solved the problem.
One thing I love about this community, and sometimes it's not even just your mentor or your coach, anybody you reach out to, they'll be more than happy to help you with anything that you're doing. I love it. I love it so much. Jenny, I'm waiting for the questions. What would you say? What would you say to someone who is afraid they won't understand the training or make progress? What would you say to anybody out there listening to you who thinks they are not tech savvy enough to start this business? What would you tell them?
Okay, so I would tell them it's actually normal to be afraid, because when you're entering a new terrain that you are not used to, there's always that tendency that, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing and all that. It is a normal thing. But I'll tell you that the trainings are top notch. It will break down every step for you. It will break down all the processes. That fear will not be there anymore. So whatever it is, that if you're actually taking it back, that you don't know if you want to actually do this, I would say, for me, in the beginning, I was a little bit overwhelmed. And when I went through the trainings, I could understand, okay, so this thing is self-explanatory. It will take me through that process. And that way, the trainings actually helped me even to become who I am today, and how far I have gone, because the training is actually self-explanatory. So there's no reason to be afraid.
Great, so true. Great. That's so true. When I first started, my mentor was in Canada, and our time difference was like 9 hours or 8 hours. You know how the summer would change our times? Currently, Joy's time has changed, and I think that was around the same time I started. So she was 9 hours ahead of me. And by the time I want to get in touch with her, she's asleep. And if she is responding back to me, I am asleep. And all I did was rely on the training. Like she said, it's not anything you have to be afraid of at all. Anybody can do this. As long as you can read and write, you can do this. And I always tell people, the fact that you're on Facebook, it means you have the basic knowledge to be able to do this. Right. So the next question I'm going to ask is, what's your biggest milestone so far? And how does it feel that you started with zero experience? How does it feel for you, sis?
Okay, so if I'll say, I'm looking back to when I started. I had, like I said earlier, I had no experience. I have never done any business before in my life anyway, and not to talk of getting into a digital business. So it's a totally new terrain for me. It's everything was totally new so far. I looked at it and I said, okay, so it's been a journey. And my milestone, I would say, I've learned and developed so many skills I never knew I could actually do. Thanks to this digital business that we're doing, I found out that I've even learned advertising skills. I never knew I could actually come out and even face a camera and talk to people, or even do a go live. I never knew I could actually do that. This is, I say, thanks to the training, I'm developing that skills. Even to advertise, I've never knew I could actually learn that. Thanks to this business, I've actually developed that advertising skills that I didn't know. So it's not just about the business, it's also self-development, because I'm developing myself in these areas, apart from me actually trying to work on my business, I'm working on myself too as well. So this is the opportunity that the digital business has given me. So that milestone, it's when I look back, I'll be okay, I never had these experiences and I have grown to this extent, and it's actually a game changer for me, and I'm looking forward to many more beautiful things ahead.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So how can anyone watching us start? What would you say is the very first step? Like what are the processes when somebody who is now touched by what you are saying and they want to get right in touch with you? Like how can they start this business?
Okay, so basically, for me, I would say anyone who's watching me, you have to reach that point in your life when you decide you want to make that change, right? When you want to make that change, you know the challenges that you have faced and you have decided that you want to make that change. I reached that point and I said, no, I don't want to continue doing the things that I was doing. I want to continue not having time for myself and my family. So what did it entail? Nothing. It just took me only 90 minutes to watch a webinar. I was invited to watch a webinar, and you know, sometimes we tend to want to do things and we don't go about it. So I took that time. I said, it doesn't take anything. I watched the free webinar. Actually, it's a free webinar. So I watched the free webinar. I watched that 90 minutes free webinar. I looked at myself and I said, okay, this is something I want to get into. So, and there is a coaching call when you have decided that after watching the webinar, you've decided that this is what you want to do. Then you go ahead because you have to have a coaching call of $149. So it is a decision for me. So I paid the $149. And mind you, the $149 is actually refundable. So it's something you decide you want to do. So I made up my mind that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make that change. So I actually paid the $149, and I can see me today. So it's been wonderful for me. So it's not something I look back and I don't regret the actions that I took. Yeah.
Great, great, great. So you guys, you heard it all from Chidinma. You know, all the time Joy and I will be talking and telling you all these things that she said about, but you can hear it from another person how this business has changed her life. So today is Thursday and we will be going live for the free webinar. And again, it's free, 100% free webinar, guys. Free. So simply register with your name and your email on any of our websites, okay? If it's mine, if it's Joyce, if it's Chidinma, but mind you, you cannot register on all the three websites. You have to choose one person that you can resonate with and register on the website. Sorry, this should tell you this is live. Anyway, so you choose one person that you want to register with your name and email, reach out to the person would email you. Personally, on my website, I have my WhatsApp number there. If you register, you can click on that and send me a message, okay? I'm sure Joy and Chidinma will have different things on their own websites as well. So if you see either the Facebook link or the WhatsApp link or WhatsApp logo on the website, you can click on that to reach out to the person directly. You can ask your questions, drop your questions in the comment section wherever you are seeing this video, and we will be so happy to answer all those questions. But remember, today is free webinar, so jump on, register, and then come on board. If you're not able to join us live because you register, we will send you the replay so you can watch it at your own convenient time, okay? Until then, don't forget to share this with someone out there, because somebody's life is going to be changed because you shared it, okay? We will see you again next week. And before we go, I want to say a big thank you to Chidinma for coming all the way to share her journey and her story with us. We appreciate you, sis. I don't know if Joy wants to say something in addition to what I've said so far.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. You know, one of the skills that you learn doing a digital business is getting comfortable in front of a camera. And most people start out as introverts, but because of the amazing training we have, you know, you get out of your comfort zone and you do what you have to do in order for your business to grow. So thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule and granting us this interview. And I'm sure there's somebody out there who is looking at you and going, if she can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
All right then, guys. See you all next week. We will come to you with another guest, another special guest. So stay tuned and make a date with us next week, same time. Bye, everyone. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
With the cost of living rising up globally, how do we level up our income? I've got a solution for you. It's legit and taxable, no experience required, training available, extremely flexible, and it's been working for thousands of people around the globe.